Hello, this is Joe Watkins and Bonnie Schmidt with Bravo Group Property Management, here to talk to you about evictions and specifically the top 5 reasons why you should file and be successful in court when you do. Bonnie, so the number one, no doubt, reason to file is non-payment of rent.
That is correct. There is just not a legal defense of not paying. If you don't pay, you don't stay. And when that happens, we file.
Excellent. Number 2, and there's many different reasons for this, but a violation of a lease. Give me some examples of that.
Some examples would be unauthorized guests, pets that are not on the lease, subletting your lease, or maybe they started a business in the property, a daycare, or a home facility for retirement. There's many reasons, but those are some of the main ones we see.
Okay. And we have a number 3 reason, property damage. That's a big topic with landlords, and so you can evict for property damage.
We can. So typically what we would do is we would first charge the tenant for the damage and try to correct that. In the event that the tenant just refuses to pay that damage or continues to cause damage, then we would definitely want possession of that property back, and we would file that through the court.
Okay. All right, and this is something we hope don't happen, but it does periodically, is there's a criminal or illegal or drug activity occurring in the property.
Yeah, so it's not often, but sometimes we will get a notification from sometimes the police department, maybe a neighbor. We would investigate that claim, and if it's true and accurate, then we would talk to the tenant first, but we would possibly file that eviction if it was necessary, because we do not want criminal activity in the property.
There's a liability concern there as well.
There is.
And this also can be somewhat common in certain areas, but if the lease expires and the landlord wants that tenant to be gone, but they decide not to leave.
Right, so they may need to increase the rent or sell the property, and we would give the tenant, a notification, a notice to leave the property in a certain amount of time. If they refuse to do so, even if they're paying rent, but we do need possession of that property back, we would file for that possession, even if there's no rent due at that time.
So guys, these are the top 5 reasons we found why to file an eviction. This is a part 1 of 2 series of evictions. Our next video is going to talk specifically about the steps of how to evict in the state of Georgia. Thanks for watching Bravo Group Property Management.